I don't know if they can hear me. Can you hear me, Kass? We can't hear them. That simply won't do. Kassem, they can't hear you and you can't hear me for some reason. 1 second. Yeah, I know you hear me. They can hear me, but not Kass. Somehow
Today
Gina has become
Kass.
the
Miss Gina Darling, which we're trying to bring on. As you know, we are just a big on, so hang tight.
This is a little wild. They cannot hear me. I've lost control of my own Ninja Link. How am I not the director of my own Ninja Link? I know you had Kass temporarily.
I know what happened.
Oh, I can hear Gina now. Can you hear me, Gina?
Hi, you gave me full admin access to your Ninja Link. That means I'm running the stream now. I can unmute Kass.
No, Case.
Oh my
And
God.
I can unmute. I could put my butthole on here if I wanted to right now.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh
Kass,
no,
quick.
no,
Introduce
don't do
Gina like
that.
nothing bad
That would
happened
be
at all and
crazy,
everything
and
worked.
that wouldn't get us on. We wouldn't have a viral moment. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I accidentally. I don't know how you gave me the admin, but
to be honest, I always lean on Case for all the technical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Case,
It's a mistake.
who's very good at this stuff, tried something new today, and we're trying to make it so everyone can stream at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, yeah, let's hop on 20 minutes before.
Can you guys hear me now?
Good. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, then
There
we're
he
good
is.
either way. Gina, you are queen as always. So
She's
you are
queen.
secretly.
I'm gonna
control
run
the
this.
stream.
You guys want me to run this? I
Well-
don't even know how to show it onto my stream.
You can silence us at any time you want. Also, when we checked your stream,
Yeah.
somehow you were streaming us. So I
You
was
were
like, did it
streaming
work?
I don't
was.
know. I don't know how it works now.
It's because I'm pulling. I have your stream Case on full screen, but then behind the scenes, I have all your microphones and everything, which that means I can't play your stream on my stream because then it would echo. So
No.
Oh, well, should we okay, by the way, let's just we can figure out whatever. It's just no one gives a shit about their show. We can try new things, right? We can do new
That's
things
true.
in this stage of our show, right? Until we become world famous, until we win that Webby next year. What is it, a Webby?
Ooh,
A streamy?
yeah, I think so.
something like that. Well, AVN something. I don't know.
Well, okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to give Case control.
Gina, if you
Is there a
leave,
password?
I'll send you the actual guest link over that same email, and then I'll refresh the thing, and hopefully that'll
Yeah,
that'll
Okay.
do
the
it.
whole
So
system is fucked up.
All right, be right back.
okay. I just sent the link. so.
We've done our best. Poor Case has been given these monumental tasks of getting this show to work, and it's not the easy.
Okay, I did just mute Kassem for all of you, but that was out of pure rage.
This is our ode to old shows like Coast to Coast with Art Bell, Love Line, any goddamn show where people could call in. I know there's a bunch of people that do this, but guess what? This is us who do this. We do this now. And we really appreciate anyone that comes in and enjoys and hangs out with us once a week. Hopefully more than that moving forward. If you guys would, obviously a follow means a lot to Case, Blackwell as well, my co-host, my partner in crime. and we're gonna open up the lines and essentially just take your calls. If you got a message for Gina, obviously call in. We're gonna have topics that pop up throughout the show, and we want to give you guys the time and place and the space to be able to get things off your chest and put them right onto the stream. And so we're gonna do that. We have our call screener Dank Sauce, who is gonna be fielding your calls. Just make sure when you call, give him your name, where you're calling from, and a little blurb, and we'll get you put on the show. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to get on, but you can hear the show in the meantime. And this is you're one of the few times you're going to get to talk to Gina in person, because she has a very strict rule of not engaging with people who like her. But she's setting that aside for tonight, right, Gina?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You know what? Just to make this easier, my people on my stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an away screen really quick, and then I want you guys to head over to Case's stream and watch over there. Otherwise, you're just going to hear me echo.
It's actually on
So I'm going to
Kassem's.
put an away screen, and then you guys can go watch over at. Oh wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Can you hear us, Gina?
Okay. Chat, go over to Case's stream.
can she
I'm going to
hear me?
put an
It's
away
actually on
Case.
Kassem.
screen on mine really quick.
It's on
It's
Kassem.
Kassem. It's Kassem G.
So just head over
I don't
there,
think she
and
can
then come
hear
back
us.
when we're done to my
Shoot.
stream. Don't.
Oh no.
We're gonna raid in. We're gonna raid into
go over to
Gina
Cases.
right after.
Go to
Go
Kassem.
over to Case's stream real quick. This is
Go
on
over-
Case and Kassem, or just
Go-
Kassem and
Kassem.
Case?
You can't
It's
hear us, but
Kassem
it's fun to
G.
pretend you can.
She can't hear us.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Oh, it's Kassem's
on-
stream.
it's on Kassem's
Kassem's
stream, but
stream,
Case
sorry.
is on the stream. But if you want to, either
Kassem.
one, if you want to follow Case, you want to watch on Kass, and then join us, when you're done, and
Yeah.
we'll do the show.
Either
Oh,
works.
yeah, of
Chat, go
course.
over there. Go. Be right back on mine.
Okay, this is honestly, I thought there would be some more technical hurdles. Okay, so I
Mhm.
think this is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Considering, I don't know, we've been sort of using and doing a podcast together for the last couple of years. I think things could be worse, and this is not an easy thing we're doing. Okay,
I'll
people got to give
I'll
us cut us a little
troubleshoot this
slack.
issue this week on my stream. But for now, Cass,
Yeah,
we're gonna open the line.
21 Kass. That's right. Thank you, Case. Lines are open. 844-721 Kass. Call in.
Why is the sign on my head?
There's
It's just a good
I
spot.
don't know, it's
for
like
it.
like any billboard, we would just put stuff up there.
That was oddly well placed.
Yeah,
Like, strategically placed.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
it's intentional.
yeah.
Huh.
That wasn't on purpose, or we're not here to, make fun of
Right.
the size,
Right.
the monumental
Uh-huh.
space given 2028 Olympics venue that is your
Wow.
forehead.
As long as we're not breakdancing on it.
I got a lot I want to talk to you about, and obviously I loved watching the Olympics, and the Olympics is kind of come and gone. But did you, the breakdancing was insane. Did you watch it? Do you have like favorite events that you watched? Any sort of like moments that you're going to remember moving forward? What was it like for you?
The only stuff that I got was whatever I saw randomly on TikTok. The Olympics is the only time where I am very patriotic.
Yes.
Like that's the only time I care about being an American. But my favorites were obviously the horrendous breakdancing from Ray Gunn from Australia. The muffin guy, the chocolate muffin guy at
Wait, what's the chocolate muffin guy?
there's a Norwegian, I believe he's a swimmer who became extremely obsessed with the chocolate muffins at Olympic Village, and that's all he posted about on his TikTok all the time. And it became like a joke where other people from other countries would film themselves leaving a chocolate cupcake outside of his apartment and like worshiping him, or be afraid to grab one of the chocolate muffins from the cafeteria because they were afraid he was going to appear. So that was a chocolate muffin guy.
Mhm.
My other, other favorites were South Korea getting called North Korea by accident. That was great.
Yeah, you don't. That's not like calling somebody from South Dakota, North
Yeah.
Dakota. It's a big. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. The breakdancing was insane. I am under the impression that she's a genius comedian who's in the middle of filming a movie and somehow got into the Olympics under the guise of being a breakdancer, and that we're all going to be sort of made a fool in a year or two when this movie comes out. Almost like when Joaquin Phoenix had that gross beard and was doing that whole thing a few years ago when he was on Letterman and just being really weird. I think it's just kind of one of these things because I've seen people try breakdancing at a wedding, and it looked better than what I saw her doing. It had to be a joke, and I'm not convinced that she's the best that Australia has to offer in terms of that sport. Yeah, yeah. So you're proud to be an American just for these last couple of weeks. We did best China, okay, which I always like to do. I think the 40 gold medals, I think it was around 40. I think we just essentially are setting us up for World War III. I thought they get just like another chip on their shoulder, another thing that they don't like about us. But it is nice to sort of win temporarily.
Yeah.
We do have home court advantage come next Olympics. It'll be in LA. Are you gonna visit it? I feel like we should do the thing we did with Snoop Dogg, where we pay you $500,000 to just go get high and stream from the Olympics.
I mean, yeah, I would love that. I would love that. I honestly have never been in a city during the Olympics, and I just know it's going to be an absolute shit show.
Yeah.
Traffic's going to be awful, and I'm sure the homeless people are going to disappear on their own will.
Yeah, they're actually currently right now sewing and putting together the world's largest rug to sweep them under. And you're absolutely right. They will not be around.
No.
There is a plan. There's actually, and if we're being serious just for one moment, there is a plan in motion currently right now.
Is there?
But here's the thing. Yeah, the governor, Gavin Newsom, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
That oily, slick little grease ball that we call our governor. He, because of a Supreme Court ruling, was sort of given the go ahead to just start removing encampments in San Francisco, carte blanche, without having to worry about the people.
Right.
And he was like, LA, we're doing it up here in San Francisco. LA, go ahead and start. And LA was like, nah, no. And so there's a sort of friction going on between what's happening up there and obviously what's happening down here.
It's really weird. Maybe it's because I'm not a sports person. I can understand why it'll be filled with more people because all of the athletes are going to be here. I get that. But tourist wise, I've never in my life, my 24 years of life, have I ever said to myself, wow, I really want to go watch the Olympics, and would actually fly somewhere to go watch the Olympics in my 24 years,
24 years. Yeah. I hear you. It was really, you made the comment about TikTok being the sort of way you consumed it. I found that to be a way I was watching a lot of the highlights as well. I have to give it up, obviously, for NBC and Peacock put together a wonderful platform to watch the Olympics. They had the Gold Zone, where it was just a channel dedicated to anyone currently about to medal or in the contention to medal from any country, but I want to say just the United States. It was like the Red Zone channel in football. I thought it was really interesting. But yes, a lot of this stuff was put on TikTok because, I don't know, TikTok is, and I got to imagine it helped because most of, I don't know, Gen Alpha, Gen Z or whatever, that's how they consume everything is through YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to argue it. You are our guest, and so I don't want to, just seems, whatever.
No, what?
It was really nice to sort of see all the people that we normally probably wouldn't get exposed to, all the cool personalities.
The hot Korean shooter chick.
Oh yeah. The
Dude,
neuromancer.
what'd you have to say about her? Yeah, what'd you have to say about her?
Oh my god! Like I,
Mhm.
as everyone knows, am painfully straight. You know.
Yeah, I've seen sort of the way you sat on like Fiona's lap and the things you did to Avali, but yeah, I guess I would agree just for the sake of it.
But when it comes down to it, down to the nitty gritty, I'm like, ugh, yucky. You know.
Yeah, when it comes to the showtime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Jesus, that Korean shooter was the coolest looking motherfucker. Only to be rivaled by what was it? The one who got
Turkish?
second?
The Turkish guy?
Turkish? Yeah.
The
Like
360
drastically
no-scope?
different auras. Yeah. Drastically different looks, different auras, both equally badass. Like she had all of TikTok just screaming without the S.
Yeah, did you know they had that sort of like technology to shoot? Like, I was very struck by all the facial adornments and accessories that they had for that sport. Was that something you knew? Because I feel like you own a gun, or maybe I know you're a knife person, but you're definitely like a weapons forward girl. Do you did you know about this sport, or were you surprised like me?
Had no clue. I haven't watched the Olympics since I was like 4. You know, so I had no clue that it was even a sport. I had no idea what it looked like.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that other countries cared to shoot as, I mean, yeah, there's a lot, but as much as the US, to the point where they actually beat the US.
Yeah.
You know? And it looks cool. They're like those little eye flaps and stuff. They look like fucking Valorant agents. It was so cool.
Yeah, they looked very cool. Like the hand in the pocket really adds to the sort of casualness. I'm going to ask you in case this question, and then we're going to open up to the lines. We've already got a few people calling in that want to chat with you, Gina.
Okay.
But if you guys were, and I'll start with you, Case. If you guys were to join an event at the Olympics, but you had to say there's 100 people and you had to place top 75. Thank you for the subscription. I'm going to get to the subscribers in a second. What sport would that be that you would have the best shot at? Now, obviously, you're not going to get top 10 in anything, and none of us are. But what would you like? What would you place top 75 in?
I think I got to gain 100 pounds. I already kind of have the body type. Shot put.
Okay.
Pure neck throw. Something about throwing from the neck feels like it's in my wheelhouse. Just really crank a ball in here and then. I'm probably not giving credit to shot putters that are actually probably really talented, but I'm just saying physical type wise, shoving a ball into my neck and then just spinning around seems like something I could do.
I could easily see you doing that. I could easily see you doing that little 360 spin with a chalked up neck, you know, and just walking around, watching other people doing it with your like arms out to here because you're so thick.
I saw a TikTok recently of the hand size differences between the hands of shot put people, and their shot put hands are freaking huge compared to their little baby hand on the other side, their less dominant hand.
Oh shit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just all that weight, I guess, and just
it's just muscle.
This is my shot put. This is my shot put hand.
Yeah.
My regular.
Whoa.
Hand. Yeah, see, it's huge difference.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. Some people say
Dude,
it's a
you're
birth
built for
defect.
that.
I say it's a sports addition.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, Gina. Okay, he was gonna do shot put. What could you potentially play 75? Just like not embarrass yourself. You know, what sport would that be?
Already thought about this.
Yeah.
And possibly like one of I'm probably gonna get shit for this for people who are familiar with it. It looks like the easiest one. Dressage.
Excuse me?
Yep, I know. You're probably asking, Gina, excuse me, what is dressage? Dressage is the art of horse riding, but like they do the stupid little hip hop clippy clops instead of like racing. They just do little.
Okay.
Yeah, they just skip in place. So I don't have to do anything but like sit on them and tell them to do crisscross applesauce or something, you know. And like training shouldn't be too vigorous on my body.
I do have to correct you if you're
horse.
interested in this, Gina. It's actually pronounced dress age. Pretty sure
You're
that
lying.
it's dress age.
Oh my god, you're so fucking dumb. I can't believe you call it dress.
You're lying.
Oh my god,
fuck
you must be
decided to
so
call it that?
embarrassed. Oh
I-
my god,
I am embarrassed.
wow. Yeah, I could look. You embody horse girl. There's something.
What?
Listen, I'm not saying you like wear the big black boots and you brush your hair 1,000 times a day, but you have like a boss energy. I feel like horse girls command beasts,
Yeah.
you know, like they
There's
have
a difference, Cass, between horse girl and equestrian.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
There's earthy horse girl, and then there's congressperson horse girl.
Yeah, I want like old money. My
Yes.
family is probably only sleeping only together to keep the bloodline clean.
Right.
That
you
kind of
play
horse.
polo like in
Yeah.
Nantucket. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
not like I have 14 stacks of Babysitters Club books that I've never
Yeah.
let go of since middle school. Horse
Those
girl,
are collectible. How dare you? First of all, I fell down that hole when I was looking at old Goosebumps. I was trying to buy an old Goosebumps collection.
Is it really pronounced? How was it again?
It's dressage. Dressage.
Shut the fuck up. That is so
Here, I'll play it
pretentious.
for you.
Dude, you could open your own Asian dressage parlor. Where
Dressage.
you can,
Dressage.
Shut
okay.
the fuck up, Cass.
Or no, you just train a bunch of equine horse girls. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would do. Look, I don't want to keep the guys on the line too long. What do you say we get some calls in, Gina? This is
Yeah.
Call
Do it.
Kass after all.
Yeah.
Let's open up the lines. First of all, I want to thank Brian Villa, who just gifted a sub to Miss Gina Darling herself.
Oh, thank you.
I want to thank Boner Salad for gifting a sub to Quick Man Cometh. Thank you, Boner Salad. Merking Lee for 5 community gifted subs. Holy
Whoa.
smokes. Thank you. If you got a gifted sub for Merking, give him a shout out. Give him a Massimo salute. Daryl, thank you for resubscribing for 19 months with Prime. Radium, thank you for coming back in for 10 months. Really appreciate all the love, guys. And make sure you pay that forward. Case Blackwell, and of course our I'm gonna shout you guys out here. I can do this one at a time, but give them a follow as well. I can't do the show without them. Okay. All right. Oh shit! Entity just hit me with 5.
Hell yeah, we love Entity in this house.
Entity, well, we stand an Entity.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
That's a 770 gifted sub. Thank you, Entity. I appreciate it. Okay, Gina.
Yes.
We're gonna bring on Smoke Packs. He's up
Okay.
to date with Mr. Beast lore.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
I don't know if you've been following any of the Mr. Beast stuff, Gina, but I don't know if you've talked about it. I don't know what your personal relationship is with Mr. Beast, but do you know what's going on currently with the Beast?
No, the only connection I have with him was his team sent me his chocolate bars once, and that's
Yes.
about it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like so many things have happened that was Mr. Beast or Mr. Beast adjacent in the last couple months that I don't know what specifically is going on now as of recent.
Okay, well, we're gonna get look. I also got the chocolate. I gotta tell you, when I got it, and he wasn't problematic. Great chocolate.
Mhm.
Now, pretty mid. Am I right?
Dude, that
Pretty
Oh
mid
no!
sucks.
What did he do? I
Pretty
don't know
mid
what's going
chocolate.
on.
Oh well, you're about to get it.
Oh, boy.
Smoke Packs, welcome to Call Kass. You are live with Miss Gina Darling and Case Blackwell. First of all,
Yeah.
what are you wearing?
What?
Wearing basketball shorts and my dad's old school Rolling Stones tee from the Moscow Live show.
Are you,
God.
what?
The usual.
Welcome to the show, Smoke Packs. I love that image. What's going on? What's the latest with Mr. Beast? And say hi to Miss Gina Darling.
Gina, what up? I actually wanted
Hi.
to say real quick before I get into it. Gina, my first Twitch stream that I ever watched was unfortunately you crying about leaving G4, and I was crying with you.
Aww.
Because I was in a spot like that with you. So I was like, man, I felt that, and I'm glad you're in a better place and you're out of wherever that was. So
Aw,
it's
thank
pretty
you.
crazy to
I'm
even be
glad-
talking to you. So yo,
Thank you.
Well, hang
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Are you in a better place, Gina?
Yeah.
let's just say yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's just say
Great.
that.
I love it.
Yeah. I just paid taxes for that last year working at
Yeah.
G4, man. I'm having a great time, brother.
It's so fun.
Everything is great, dude. Everything
Getting
is
paid
awesome.
in one lump sum suddenly.
Oh, so good
Oh,
for the
so
tax man. He
cool.
loves when that happens. Makes the
Love
money
it.
counting really much easier.
Super fun.
What's up with Mr. Beast,
Damn.
Smoke Packs? What's the latest? The last thing I saw was another guy coming forward saying he worked with him, but he had a GoFundMe for
Dude.
$1.7 million, and it had a real bad look to the whole thing. What's going on?
Okay, so I didn't care about it until I started hearing like you were pretty like into the zone, but none of the Cream Team was entertaining. Like every time you talk about it, you're like, I'm into this Mr. Beast stuff. Maybe you guys have talked about it on like the Patreon stuff, but I was like, no one's really talking. No one's entertaining this one with Kass. Let's get into it. And then my friends started sending me videos because it's like in their world now. I'm like, all right, I have to care about this now. I need to know.
You're required.
I watched 3 hours of videos. I'm in the scene. I'm in the lore. Pretty crazy. I didn't see it ever coming to this. The chocolate's the chocolate. That was a big hit. We loved that. We don't now.
We don't.
I don't know. So I caught up. Last I was in the zone was his best friend was coming out as transitioning. And, there's the whole community hating, community liking, and Jimmy sticking up for his friend. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I guess that person did something bad or has some problems. After that, employees came forward and have just been reporting problems. Delaware, do we know who Delaware is, guys? Do you guys know who fucking Delaware is?
I forget Delaware
Wasn't
half the time.
He's
wasn't
a lucha
Delaware
wrestler
the
based
name
on his costume?
Yeah, wasn't Delaware the name given to Ava or whatever his friend accused of the pedophilia because she wasn't allowed in Delaware anymore based on
No, Delaware.
something
You're
she
conflating
did?
the two people together.
Oh,
the Delaware.
That's why
Yeah,
you
not
gotta
the.
get it.
Just to be straight up honest, Ava is the best friend of Mr. Beast who had transitioned. They just were being sussy in Discords. I kind of don't really know all the full on that. I just know that they were messaged one person inappropriately from the 3-hour video I watched, and it got pretty bad. It's not a good look.
Right.
So that was Ava.
Delaware. That was Ava, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Delaware is the man who put Mr. Beast on, where he just started launching, and was always in his early videos masked. Now,
that's the guy.
People in the fan base.
There.
Yeah, people in the I see it. Yeah, people in the fan base were like, "What's up with that?" And they investigated it. He is on a sexual registry, a sexual offender registry. He's the P word.
Oh, I know it
guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
MegansLaw.com, brother. Check out my profile.
Hell yeah.
All right, just kidding. Don't.
Fucking Delaware though is the nickname, and this is fucked up. But Delaware is the nickname where he committed that crime, which is pretty crazy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right. So Delaware, bad dude, put Mr. Beast on. So it sounds like a lot of dudes in his circle or that were in his circle, bad dudes or dudettes. Okay, I want to make sure. I'm
kind of. Plus, some of them got burned and got fucked over and couldn't escape the influence that Mr. Beast had over them, even after his crew had fucked them over. One tell-all is an employee who came forward where he was in the super early videos. He's a comedian. I forget his name, but he was in the videos I was watching that was filmed by another former Mr. Beast employee who was he has a report on the allegations and stuff about
that's Dogpack 404. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So Dogpack is the one that had the big viral video that went viral a couple of weeks ago. It's saying, I used to work for Mr. Beast. He's a fraud or a sociopath or whatever. And then his follow-up video, which he just dropped a few days ago, is interviewing another former employee, which is the comedian that you're talking about. And
in his story,
who is struggling with some mental health. Yes.
Yes. I mean, Before we
old
really
Brazen
get into the Mr. Beast thing, I just wanted to say, being an artist and doing productions and doing just film and stuff, it takes a warrior's mindset. Even what you guys did with this is it takes a lot of like fortitude and strength, and I really appreciate you guys doing this because it proves that anyone
we
can do
appreciate
this and
it,
should do this.
Thank you.
I am a
So
hero.
going into
You make
that,
a great point. I'm a really good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so brave.
dude,
Thank
you
you.
guys are warriors for real. It takes bravery for real. This shit ain't a joke. But like,
Mhm.
that's my opinion. I just wanted to communicate that because I've even in my own small time doing it, it's like it's tough. Even as a musician, it's tough. So
Yeah.
I think this is crazy. So with the Mr. Beast stuff, it's like that's like he's on a huge level where this guy, I guess, disconnected from his whole friends and family to this grind of creating and becoming a one-man production, that it's destroyed people's lives that they're coming forward now. And I didn't really pay attention to it until my personal friends started talking about it, and I was just kind of joking in my head like, man, Kass is like really into this. He seems about it. No one's talking about it, so let's get into it.
Yes, I'm going to ask you one question.
You're an OG, so you get it, you know?
I'm going to ask you one question, okay?
Yes.
Do you think this is the end of Mr. Beast?
In a way of being in the YouTube space and possibly creating, I think in maybe a month to a year, yes. Something's going to have to happen to where, because even in the employees' tell-alls, Mr. Beast is really insulated away from them. Like, he's doing like different things and just says things and kind of tips.
Okay,
Like
counterpoint.
he's like a specter.
Because I noticed
No.
Gina have a reaction to that. Gina, do you think this is the end of Mr. Beast?
He's a rich straight white man. He's gonna be fine. Give it like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
hey, I'm going to therapy. I seen what I did is wrong.
Uh-huh.
You know, I've changed, and
Oh.
then he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I'm arguably
that's a
two of
good
those
point.
things, and I feel like
Yeah.
I would be fine too.
I was thinking like
think,
a combo of he's going to be fine and fade, you know?
Mm.
I want to say
So that's
his it's crazy because his videos have been getting disliked like quite a bit. His last video that he uploaded, which didn't address anything, was survive 100 days in a nuclear bunker, win 500K, like all this stupid
Oh god, I
bullshit.
heard the drama over that one too. That was crazy.
There's just always something going on, but they're deleting comments.
Oh boy.
They're making sure that the comments are only like about what's going on in the video. But if you did one of those like dislike Chrome extensions where you get to see the dislikes, you would see that it's that the people are turning on him, but he's also getting way more views than he normally gets.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like I guess he has like some issues that he has to address, but also he's probably never been doing better view wise. I don't know if this is the end. I do think eventually, because I've seen different chapters of YouTubers, like I've known most of the top YouTubers, right? But everyone has a shelf life where they're on top. Now, some of them can stay. Like I think PewDiePie, right, was #1 for a long time. I don't know what he is now, but he's definitely fallen off a little bit. But he still has like a huge audience. Does not have to worry about money. Has a very sort of cushy life. I'm positive of. So maybe that's what happens to Mr. Beast. Maybe he just shrinks a little bit. But when you shrink down from being the biggest, you're still 100 times bigger than like the 10th place guy. Like I don't know if it's such like an exponential thing. So
Yeah.
we'll see,
Okay.
man. And if he decides to shout us out, none of this is all untrue. These are false allegations, and I will support my best friend.
We're absolutely
For
for
the-
sale here, just so you know. Except
We are-
Gina.
I take whatever
Absolutely
stance you guys. Yeah, I'll
We know
follow.
what we
I'll
are.
follow you. Yeah.
Thank
No,
you, Smokepacks, for the call, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
for
appreciate
supporting our show week in, week out.
Big ups.
Oh wow, yeah, that's that Mr. Beast, man. He's I don't know, when you think he's slipping, he just keeps getting back up, brother. I don't know.
It's so the contrast the contrast is crazy. Like from helping thousands and thousands or hundreds of blind kids to
Oh yeah.
borderline war crime. We're gonna lock you in a room.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
like we for like I said this before, we put up with the obvious weird stuff that he does. Like, okay, you're using this blind kid in your thumbnail and you photoshopped a tear coming down his face with a bandage around his head, but you also cured his blindness. So it's like we're sort of like, all right, you're being exploitative, but you're also doing this good thing. So it always came out even for us as the viewer, but inevitably, and I want to say I just coined this phrase, where there's charity, there's fire. Anytime I see somebody doing too much good stuff, right? They're AM PMing. If I see you do too much good stuff, I start to really worry about what are you hiding? What are you trying to bury?
That's why I trust Kass. I never see Kass doing anything good. And it makes me trust him so much.
And I never will.
Me either, yeah. That's why we get along.
Nothing to hide.
What you see is what you get. That's Sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, if Kassem suddenly started, feeding all the hungry kids, and like in Africa, in some third world country, whatever, like fixing water wells, it's like, oh shit, Kass did something. Oh,
that's
God,
right.
What did he
do? And it'll be way worse than building a bunch of wells would ever do for me PR wise. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, we got another caller here, and he's got proper tweeting practices for you, Gina.
Okay.
And he wants to talk ray gun.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't follow you on Twitter, so no, I'm just kidding. I want to bring on Card King. Card King, welcome to Call Kass, and also big shout out to Big for the 22 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the resub. B-Mop, thanks for gifting a sub to Mrs. Beast. Okay, Mrs. Beast, and thanks to all you Gina followers that have been following. I really do appreciate. Me and Case appreciate the support. Card King, welcome to Call Kass. What are you wearing?
Oh God.
Oh, dude, I'm in perfect cream team garb right now. I am completely naked. There is not a stitch of clothes on me right now.
Not
the
even
only
a
way you can assume.
I'm making the Mr. Beast face right now.
Dude, no, I had to strip all the way down. I mean, not for Gina, obviously, but I had to deal with the sexiest man on all of Twitch, and there's only one way that I can, properly, view you, man. So, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Sorry,
I'm thinking about what your skin looks like.
Kass does ask this every time, Gina, just for the record. In case you think it's weird, just know he asks it every time.
It's not weird. It's Kassem. I'm fine. It's
if
fine.
there's anyone that's going to be cool with it, it's going to be Gina.
Yeah, it's fine.
What's good? You wanted to talk about Ray Gun, the Australian breakdancer who somehow made it to the Olympics, and Gina's proper tweeting practices. Card King, what do you got?
Well,
what do you got to say?
These both kind of tie into stuff that Gina has tweeted here in the last few days. And Gina, first time talking to you, like straight up, and girl, we gotta have an
I just want to point
right
out,
now.
Card King cannot correct me on anything or tell me how to do anything right ever or be proper, because he's the same motherfucker that sent me the flamethrower.
What?
Throw that out there.
Card
King sent you the
so if we're gonna
flamethrower?
Okay, first off, yes, I did. Second off, you got a $750 flamethrower and you made zero content with it. So I'm sorry for somebody being in the creator space.
To be fair, I got it right before G4 shut down.
Exactly. There was plenty of stuff that you could actually burn down.
But also, I was told I might not be allowed to have it. I don't know. So I theoretically have a flamethrower. Supposedly.
Good, man. It is. Yeah, I will just say it is just best that you don't, because while your particular California version of that model is kind of safe, about I think it was like a year or 18 months ago, a pair of Arkansas state senators went up into the woods with a pair of the pulse fire California legal flamethrowers and decided to do a book burning. So it is probably best not to give that brand any more.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, it's but okay. So yeah, when it comes to Gina's tweeting practices, now there are some tweets, obviously, and I think as a whole we can all agree that Gina is doing God's work on. Like, I am never going to criticize anybody that can just put 350 semi-naked ladies right in front of me on one click. There is not a person on the planet.
Explain exactly what she does. Explain what she does by putting on naked ladies on her timeline, because I don't know if everyone knows what Gina's modus operandi is on Twitter.
If they are unaware of what happens occasionally, and you can go to the Cream Team Discord, because I'm pretty sure every single one of those has been archived on one of the Cream Team's, sub Discord, whatever the heck they're called. So you can follow up. But every so often, Gina decides that she needs to bless the entire world with the fact that she can get just about any woman on the planet to show up and take most of her clothes off, just like on an instant. I realize, yes, you're painfully straight, but my God, the power of that.
What an awesome
it is a miracle. It is a wonder. And she does it in like the best. And this all started like it was something you were responding to, like a Pearl Davis tweet or something like that. And you were just like, yeah, this would be absolutely horrible. Put everything that you have on my timeline. And every so often now, she will just put out these wonderful tweets that you'll just click down. You won't even have to get down to like 1 or 2 comments. And all of a sudden you're going to find models that you didn't know existed, that you realize that you have to spend every cent of your money on to just, make happy for 1 second.
Like super like Google, Gina. Congratulations.
I'm like
she beat
Google.
She is strip GPT. Like she puts in a prompt, and then all of the bodies just start popping up, and it's.
I think. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. Well,
no, I thought you were done with your thought. Mm-hmm.
Well, so here recently in the last few days, one of the things that I think the biggest intervention we need to have is Gina decided to tweet out that one of the things she learned here, or at least she retweeted something she learned about all her friends, is that everybody was doing cocaine. Now, Gina,
what?
I recently, she just went out there and decided to go out and got whole world. Oh, people you knew, your friends, the mailman, the milkman. You brought up the mailman. Which I'm sure that the federal post office is going to absolutely love that one. Start checking routes really quick and start realizing that, oh no, he's walking a different line than the one we're scheduling him. But
they're getting their mail faster.
Okay, this is juicy. This is actually really juicy. I want to know more about this. Gina, can you give me an example of a tweet you would make that would then get a whole bunch of women to send photos of you half naked? Or like, what is your tactic? How did this start? Is that something that anyone can do? Okay, yeah. Okay, great example. What's it say? I can't read that font.
I'll read this for you, and then you can respond. Thirst traps are disgusting. I hate them. Hot people who post thirst traps should be ashamed of themselves. Have some modesty. If a bunch of hot people replied to me with their best trap pics, I'm gonna be so upset. And then a person Tanea, who also worked at G4, is the top reply on there.
Huh.
Be careful, there might be nudity, so don't scroll down too much.
I pre-checked that one. It's only some high-rise panties.
Yeah, so one day I decided to just it first started off with alt and goth girls. And I don't know how
again, thank you, Godsends.
It's a good one to start.
You're welcome, my
sure.
child.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, let's see if this actually works. And so I tweeted like, oh no, tattooed girls. Like, women with tattoos are so disgusting. I think it's because I got a comment on my tattoo post like, oh, women with tattoos are disgusting. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And so I decided to tweet, yeah, women with tattoos are disgusting. Who wants to date a coloring book? No man will ever want you. So nobody better send me pictures of themselves with tattoos, or I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. But the most important thing that you do afterwards when you tweet that, the most important thing that I do is that I always follow up with the Shaquille O'Neal picture.
You do.
It's a ritual. It's the tweet and then that one at the bottom when you know it's serious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's him hiding behind the tree. By the way, not doing a very good job of hiding, I must say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened with the cocaine then? What exactly? Because this seems to be an escalation of getting the semi-nude women on your timeline.
It was 2 a.m, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you at your best at 2 a.m.?
At my best. Oh yeah, that's like my haunting hours. Let's see. 2:03 a.m. Like my friends have actually noticed at 2 a.m. is where I start posting my dumbest shit. The prompt on Twitter was, as you get older, you realize that what? ? And then I retweeted the answer. I realized that everyone does cocaine. Everyone, your friends, your doctor, your mailman, everyone does cocaine. Like, because when you're young, you're always like taught don't do drugs, the whole dare thing at school. Like I would never do drugs. And then you grow up and you start meeting people from different walks of life. and you realize, wow, a lot of people do cocaine. This is crazy, like a lot more than you would think. I remember like meeting doctors that did coke. Okay, I remember fucking like just like lawyers. I mean, obviously lawyers do cocaine, like that's so obvious. But and then some people took it wrong. They took it as if I'm being very literal, like every single fucking person on the planet Earth does cocaine. And then so I was getting comments like, maybe you fucking weirdos in California.
Sure.
One guy was like, stop trying to glorify cocaine, bitch. Here in the Midwest, I'm like, oh, a huge surprise you're in the Midwest. Like here in the Midwest, we don't do a that bit.
No, they
you're
do
from
meth.
California. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So people were taking it seriously about me saying that everyone does coke. Like Christ, like not everyone. And I hate having to specify. Not all men. Like shut the fuck up.
Shout
You
out
ever
to
do cake?
Casey for just immediately
You
replying.
ever do
We've
cake
all done it.
coast? That's what I was gonna say. Have you ever do coke case? But I said, have you ever done cake?
Oh, I've done cake. I'm serving cake.
Baking powder.
Oh
so,
my
Card
god!
King, are you disputing that that Gina? Are you saying Gina's wrong? Not everyone's done cocaine.
Oh well, no. I'm just that isn't something to be put on all of her friends in like immediate circle just like that. I mean, you've got Kassem who's sober, obviously, who doesn't need that kind of thing follow. And again, this is me being a little bit sarcastic and sardonic because Gina, I am not part of the crowd that is going like, oh my God, you're just hanging out with drug addicts. Like
Los
no,
Angeles?
I'm sorry that you. Oh, but no, it was one of those. I think it was just. And out of nowhere, I ended up watching the old roast of Justin Bieber, and there was a part where Snoop Dogg came out and he started saying, yeah, man, I just got drunk and did a whole bunch of weed in the bag. I am feeling good about myself. We're all feeling good about ourselves. Kevin Hart, who had about 3 family pictures lined up, comes up next to him and says, no, we didn't, Snoop. It's just one of those situations. Like, anymore, it almost seems like the way the winds are turning, that if you had any fun in your past, if you're having any fun in your present, you can't talk about it. But it was one of those things that, best not to drag everybody into it. I know you've never been to a Narcotics Anonymous meeting, but I'll give you a little tip. It's always past tense. It's not are doing coke, it's did coke. It's or a long time ago. You preface it by giving a little bit of distance.
I'm on Gina's side. I think everyone is currently doing cocaine. That's just my vibe. That's the vibe I'm picking up from the world.
I'm doing cake.
I see what you're saying, Card King. So I would like to officially announce it here that my friends don't all do coke, specifically Kassem and Case.
Never back down, Gina. I'll do coke right now just to back you up.
Yeah. We will literally do anything. I will relapse for a raid from a big enough streamer.
Cass, no.
That's my favorite joke. I was just gonna say, like, Cass is gonna do my favorite joke. I love it.
Thank you, Card King. I really appreciate the slight adjustment there, and I do agree with Gina. I do think way more people do coke than you realize out here. It's always, by the way, if you want to watch some fun videos, watch any John Stamos video from the last 10 years.
Oh, God, yeah.
Any Donald Trump Jr. video from the last, yesterday. That's what somebody looks like.
That was Adderall that was dropping out of his nose.
Well, that's kind of in the everyone does cocaine column. Now that Adderall's a thing, everyone
Adderall's
gets prescribed
in the family,
cocaine.
Brother.
Yeah.
Cass, it was nice talking to you.
Thank you,
Kate,
Card King.
always
love
great
you.
to see you, and love you too, Gina. Take care, guys.
Thanks,
Card.
Buckbags.
Appreciate it. Oh my God, that's
Card
so
King.
good.
Jesus Christ.
I call him Cake King. And Old Wooden Ship, thank you for using your Prime and coming back for 5 months. It's been really fun. This has been good. I like the fact that we go anywhere from chocolate to cocaine. I mean, it's all really the same stuff. We got Citrix fam who's calling in, wants to chat with Gina. Citrix fam, you're on Call Kass. Gina, why don't you go ahead and ask him?
Hey, Citrix, what are you wearing, champ?
There it is. There it is.
We're wearing clothing.
God,
we're full of people.
Thank you
They're
so much.
Ooh.
Oh my God, Cass, just
welcome to Call Kass, Citrix fam. Good to see you. What's going on with you guys tonight?
Well, we're really close to falling asleep.
Okay.
Okay,
Because
great.
this
This
is
is
good
gonna make
effect
for
on
a
you.
great call. I'm sorry.
But so what's going on with Judge and Nibbler? Because lady has been looking for them, and she has not seen them lately.
Do I have what?
You gotta have to take us off speakerphone. God damn it! I can't barely understand a word you're saying. What's the question?
Animals.
Oh, animals. Gina, what's going on with your animals?
Right, I heard Judge and Nibbler. What about them?
Well,
I
like
don't really
pull them
know.
out, like
We're
show
not
us.
coked up. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Last time I checked, you had a German Shepherd that was the size of a bus.
Yeah. So they're good. They're doing great. Judge is a 60-pound menace. Very cute. Still has his puppy eyes and still has his puppy face. And he just destroys things. This past week, we've lost a hair clip, a retainer.
Is he eating them or is he chewing them up?
Both?
No, really? Have you had to take him to the vet for any of this?
Thank God, no. Surprisingly.
The iron stomach, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he poops them out whole.
So he just eats random. I don't know what it is. I don't know. He loves tampons and pads, used ones.
Oh God.
Yeah. So there's
Ew.
that. My
Oh,
cat is
God.
great though. My cat is a good boy. He's the sweetest, best boy. And you know what? They're all doing good. It's just the only thing that it's just Judge that loves destroying things. He's destroyed thousands of dollars worth of stuff now. He loves going for the expensive stuff. But I love him.
Yeah, you love him.
I love him.
Yeah,
him.
you.
Destroying
I
thousands of
remember when you got
dollars
him.
worth of period products.
Yep.
I gotta
Period
tell you,
products?
it's
Period products.
Oh, period products.
Mhm.
first of all, the thought of a tampon in a dog's mouth is, I don't know. Like I assume, and it's not the first time I've heard this, but I assume they go digging through the trash and then they come out, and then you probably think like, oh my God, you're bleeding. Oh no, that's my blood. And there's like a
No,
whole
we
range of
just give it
emotions.
to them.
Oh no.
They ask for it, and we just give it to them. It's a treat. It's a special treat.
Oh,
You-
oh,
Can
We're
dogs eat
going
paper
viral,
products?
dude. This is
Oh.
the clip. This is the clip.
like the world's worst tea bag. Oh,
Ew.
Can that go through a dog
Yeah.
without causing any havoc? I guess it's designed to be in a
That
body.
sounds like
so.
some goop shit.
I have no idea.
He's
I-
got to know it's yours, right?
Oh yeah,
'cause
absolutely.
they, like,
he has
sniff-
to.
You have a
Mhm.
smell to you, right?
Mhm.
And he's got to know that that's mama.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like a sign of affection for a dog.
That is
I don't know.
unconditional love. Eating a used
Oh,
tampon.
you want to know something fun? you want to know something fun? I know, right? Like that. I haven't known true love until someone has eaten my tampon.
Cass, would you eat
Um,
Ashley's? Would you eat Ashley's, Cass? Do you love your girlfriend
I
or
mean,
not?
Yeah, if that's the true test, I got a long way to go, brother.
And
Uh,
Gina, would you eat Josh's?
Would you eat his tampon?
Come on.
assuming that he
His
does.
man pon?
Like if somehow Josh did have a period just like us with blood and everything, you're gonna think a little bit of blood freaks Gina out.
Good point. Good point.
Good point. Would
Good
you
point.
sniff his undies at least?
Already? Like
Say that
again?
Josh went camping for
Mhm.
4 days, right? Didn't have access to a shower, doing a lot of hiking, you know?
Specific scenario here. Cass might have thought
There's
about this.
a little bouldering, perhaps.
Okay.
Comes home, throws those right in the hamper.
Mhm.
Would you sniff them for
What?
15, 20 bucks?
Just to circle back, like railing a line, babe.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's love.
Because you've publicly talked about eating butts like more than anyone I know.
I get my butt eaten. Okay, let's be clear now. Let's be clear.
Well, would you think it's the other way around is somehow debasing yourself? Or?
No, you would just have to be really special. This is like the equivalent of like when a woman proposes to a man. When I see it, I'm like,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
stand up.
If you guys got thoughts about eating butt, please 844-721-CAST. The lines are open. We want to hear whether or not you agree with it. Have you done it? Will you do it? Citrix
Grow up. It's
fam,
2024. Grow up. We're all doing it, okay?
I don't know.
We're
I
all
don't know
doing
if
it.
we're
Grow up.
all doing it. Citrix fam, before I let you go, do you guys have thoughts on butt eating?
Or are you immature?
There's plenty of other things to eat out there.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you have to say. Thank you for the call,
Are
you guys.
you that happily married?
Oh wow,
oh
shade.
gosh, you're causing friction now. Don't worry. You can still love and not eat, but thank you, Citrix fan. We love you guys.
Love you.
Toodles. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
I got to work on the timing. Geez, yeah. Got thoughts about butts? 844-721-Kass. We got Matt the Stat, who is online, but first, microphone. Thank you for the 500 cheered bits. He says, here's some bits for getting the highest A-lister from G4.
Ooh.
You're welcome. Case
the
is here
pile.
every week. Every week you can find Case right
I'm the
here on this
lowest
channel.
lister on G4. Bottom list.
Probably
Gina-
the most credits though.
Not possible.
We've got Matt the Stat here. Since I know it's a man, I'll go ahead and ask him what he's wearing. Matt, welcome to Call Kass. What are you wearing?
Same as last week, American flag, but throwback the original colonies one. So
Oh
there you
wow.
go. Nothing but that.
Ooh,
Nice.
vintage. What's
Real
going on,
American.
Matt? How are you? Do you got any questions, comments, concerns for Miss Gina Darling?
Gina, first time, long time. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Welcome to the Kass Calling Show. Glad you could join
Love
tonight.
it. Love
Always
it
great
here.
to hear you.
Super fun.
Yep.
Well, hold on. The way you're saying that makes you sound like. Anyways, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah. So Gina, what's new? What's new with when are you and Ovely going to start up the podcast again?
Oh,
The show
Ah.
Boba's
Podcast.
update. Yeah. What's
Yeah.
going on with that fucking
Look,
podcast, huh?
So our great podcast, our wonderful, super awesome podcast that everybody loves, is on hiatus because Ovely
What?
has a job.
What the fuck? Over at
doesn't sound like
OTK?
Yeah, so she has a job. Like, so she's so busy, and us over here in our world of unemployment, like we're just hanging out, but she can't make it anymore because she's just too busy. So that's more of an Ovely question,
Yeah.
It's more of a, like, I feel like I should find ways to get her fired so that she can come back and do it. But I'm trying to be a good friend. I'm turning a new leaf. I can't just go and get my friends fired for my own benefit and fun and for teammates to play games with during the day.
You know what? I think you're on to greener pastures. Right now, being on Call Kass is sort of like, I don't know. I mean, me and Case didn't want to tell you this, but this is kind of like a job interview, perhaps an audition. So,
I mean,
yeah. So, okay. Yeah, good. There we go. This girl knows how to internet. I really gotta imagine. By the way, the way you get Ovely fired from OTK is the same way I don't get hired by OTK, and that's by constant mischief, disparagement. Okay, every day I wake up and I say my prayers. I say them to God, my higher power, and I say, also may you strike down mischief and those big old beautiful
one of my
blue
favorites.
eyes.
One of my favorites was him and his stupid red lips that looked like he just ate a cherry popsicle. I think that was from you, or was it a red Kool-Aid? I don't remember, but that was one of my Kass's best hits for me.
Maybe he's just in love and he's eating his partner's tampons like we've been discussing. Maybe he's really ride or die.
Yeah, that's love.
Right
Yeah.
before every stream.
Maybe we we're wrong about the guy. He's a down ass bitch.
Yeah, well, look, I think we could probably get her fired. I don't know how she'd feel about it, but if it got show Bubba's back on the air, I think it might be worth it. She's leaving a lot of money on the table not doing that show, I'll tell you that.
100%.
That's
So
what I
many
say.
dollars.
Matt, if you had one scheme to get Ovely fired, you have any advice on getting a friend fired from a job?
Who?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
Matt, just
I mean,
any
just-
friend.
Got it.
Yeah, you just I say you just keep ordering DoorDash to wherever they work, and you order like strange food, the strangest foods you can find, and then eventually people will be like, "Who's ordering this shit?" And you blame it on Ovely.
Ooh,
dude, genius. Yeah, keep parking in the CEO spot. Tell her it's her
Like
employee of the
fish,
month
you
parking
want
spot.
to keep Just keep ordering.
What is this
fish,
fucking
and then,
amateur
you know,
hour?
hopefully it gets
Jesus
sales.
Christ. Guys,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Calling bomb threats. What the fuck is wrong
Okay,
with you?
yes. This is actually Gina's specialty. Gina does do revenge like no one
That's
I know.
true.
And we're kind of like, we're doing kitty stuff here.
You
Gina.
guys are like senior prank day stuff, right? Like,
Well,
we're
okay,
gonna
what
get
if what
into
you keep
the-
ordering
Gina,
is...
let's hear it.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, Gina.
Yeah,
Let's hear
okay.
what
what do
Gina
you
would
do, Gina?
I'm talking bomb threats. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
body parts. I'm talking cryptic messages, invasive bugs.
Wait, what's a cryptic? Hold on. What's an
Invasive
example of a
bugs.
cryptic message? Invasive bugs is good because I
Yeah.
think that's what China's doing, sending them foreign seeds of plants that aren't indigenous to
Yeah.
the area.
Yeah.
What's a cryptic message you think would be? would
Just-
work?
just- Take a piece of paper and then
Uh-huh.
cut out a bunch of random signs and symbols everywhere and put it all together to make it look
Okay.
like
like the
something.
zodiac?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but
That's a
it doesn't
great
actually
idea.
mean anything. Just do that. Like
A
and then
cipher.
right next to it, leave like a fucking random manifesto that only makes like half sense.
Absolutely.
Okay.
God, you're a genius. It's
I think
like
over
an
at OTK
artist.
though, some of that's gonna just blend in with what their streamers are up to.
Right. Yeah, that
That's
might
true.
be. I
That's
think
true.
one of them's already writing a manifesto. So your
Mhm.
manifesto's either got to be longer or just have more symbols in it.
That's true.
Really good. Matt, thank you so much for calling in to call Kass and bugging Gina. I
got
appreciate
one
it.
last
Oh, yeah.
question.
Matt.
Absolutely.
One last. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry. Hey, Gina, if you could get
What's up?
Daft Punk back together, what would you do?
Ooh.
I would kill Cass.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, that's what you would do if you got
Hold
them
on.
back together?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's just a joke
sorry.
answer. Like, Gina, just answer it regularly. Just what would you do to get Daft
Sorry,
Punk?
Kat.
I would kill Cass and Grabba.
Oh. All right. Well, you were very quick to say that.
Yeah.
I just want to say so.
There wasn't even like a millisecond of
Not
consideration.
like it's the quickest response to anything.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus.
Yeah,
Well, good luck
I
with that,
I
Gina.
would have
Take-
no qualms.
thank you.
No
Take care.
qualms. Thank
Concerning.
you. Love you.
Learned about
Thank you,
that.
Matt.
Thank you, Matt. Have a great one, buddy. God damn.
Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
we have a Big J Dub who wants to call in. He wants to claim the 5,000 case.
Oh, great.
Big J Dub,
You could win
welcome to Call
5,000.
Kass. You have a chance. What's going
5,000?
on before you claim your prize? What are you wearing?
I am wearing salmon, fruit of the loom, cool vent underwear.
Salmon.
Wow.
Salmon.
Salmon. Wow.
I gotta imagine the fish under that fabric. Welcome to Call Kass, brother. You're on with Gina and Case. What's going on? Do you want to have a shot at the 5,000? Me and Case can set that up right now for you.
Yeah. Caller number
Okay,
5
great.
got the 5,000.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, I think he was caller number 4, Case.
I got a voicemail during this on my personal number, and that actually does
Yeah.
count towards the title.
That
of
Oh,
person-
nice.
That person won, but you did have a chance.
Yeah.
But we really want to thank you for playing and trying to have a chance to win the 5,000. Do you have a question, comment, or concern for Miss Gina Darling, our lovely guest?
Well, Gina, would you be willing to replace Fiona on the Patreon?
Oh, jeez, no one's replacing
replace
Fiona.
Oh.
We can't. No, Gina, look.
My lesbianness and my lady killerness is not up to par with Fiona.
Mm.
You know,
We need a
feel-
lesbian for that.
Yeah.
100%.
especially for like diversity hire. Fiona's like the creme de la creme. You know,
You cover a little bit of diversity.
just a little.
They all
Just a little.
celebrate her birthday and not yours, Gina. This is why.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus, Gina.
Wow,
Damn,
or-
Big
wow.
J-Dub came swinging. And,
I'm glad you didn't fucking win, bitch. I'm glad you didn't. I don't know 5,000 of what. I don't 5,000 doubloons. I have no
It's
clue. But I'm glad you didn't win.
5,000.
5,000.
It's a
just
5,000
5,000?
chance. It's for a chance at 5,000. Big J Dub, thank you so much. That made me laugh.
Yeah, you non 5,000 bitch. Love you.
Love you, Big J. Jesus, that was great. Yeah, we can't have you replacing me unless you're willing to eat a woman's butt, of course, which we know you're not. You wouldn't do that. Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
You also sometimes know what's happening a little too much. Could you sort of just be like, what? On everything.
Oh, Got it. I'm too
slightly
well
cognizant?
informed. Yeah, on the internet. Got it.
Yeah, it's like the way she says what's going on, it's sort of like,
wait, what?
yes, she doesn't know what's going on, but also it says like, I don't fucking care.
It's not that she doesn't, it's that she doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't fucking like what?
I'm missing as we describe it, Kassem. I'm missing it, and I'm gonna start getting a
I'm missing. I talked to her today, and I got my fill. But
where the hell is she? Is she out of the country or something?
She just got back. She's shooting music videos. She's out there lesing it up, man, all over the USA and international. She just got back from Germany. And
I gotta hit her up because I'm gonna
hit her up, dude. She loves your ass.
I love her. I'm going to Italy in a couple weeks, and I got to brush up on my eye.
She'll probably just be there. She'll probably be filming some like pop star over there, and we won't know.
Yeah, she shot her short film in Italy, dude. Yeah. No, it was in France.
I think it was Italy.
Yeah, it was Italy. What are you doing in Italy? You going just to go, or do you have business there?
I'm going to Lake Como, and it's for a wedding.
Lake Como? Isn't that in like
Lake Como,
Nevada? What?
No clue.
Isn't that the guy who used to host on CNN?
Rivers. He's the lead singer of Weezer.
Yeah. What's so you're going to Lake Como for a little vacation? Huh? You and the man?
Yeah. Well, not like a full blown like vacation. It's more like a wedding. Oh, speaking of that guy, guess who was pooping during the earthquake today? Poor thing.
Oh,
your boyfriend, Josh?
Yeah. Poor thing. Door swung open. Like, what is that? Like, oh my God.
Yeah. That's right. We had an earthquake. I did not feel it. What was it like over by your neck of the woods?
It was right next to me. It started right next to me. It was pretty damn strong. And then I was also, again, reminded that my pets are fucking useless.
Jesus.
Like, I thought,
they didn't warn you?
Animals. No, they didn't. Like, they're supposed to know like 40 seconds ahead of time or something. Nothing.
Even Drunkle Ted was like,
right? Even Drunkle.
Duck and cover. Mm-hmm. I forgot how to do I don't know what he sounds like anymore. That's the real sort of tragedy of G4 being off the air is I fucking don't know what he sounds like.
I'm starting to forget their faces.
Forget him. We got another call. This one's from Matt Liddell. He's our chief happiness officer. Matt Liddell, you were on Call Kass. What are you wearing, Matthew?
I got something special tonight because I disappointed you last week, Kass. So it's just a pair of shorts with a Sasquatch on the left, a gray on the right, and then they're holding hands right over my crotch. So.
Wow! I just fucking busted, brother. That is quite an image, man, and I don't care if you're lying to me or not because it's real for me. Matthew,
how are you?
God, dude, I'm fucking wet as a slip and slide, brother. Welcome to Call Kass. You're on with Miss Gina Darling and Case Blackwell. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns for Miss Gina Darling?
Who was that again? Do you know who?
Jeez, the callers are vicious today, Gina.
Got her fucking ass, dude.
Wow.
Absolutely savage.
I am a mod on Cass's stream. I will drop that ban hammer right now. I will shut this whole bitch down right now. The entire thing.
I mean, I remember Avali. There was Fiona. We all remember Fiona. Fiona's the greatest. Happy birthday, Fiona, and all that.
Don't you
Fiona's
say it.
And Avali was the Asian one.
Don't you say it.
Vanessa.
Vanessa, she was really great. She did the vibe check.
I just don't.
There's Will Neff. You remember Will?
What she look like? I have no idea who you're talking about.
She's a very curvaceous, I want to say, Vietnamese, Cambodian.
Remember the war winners? The war winners.
Oh,
the war. Yeah. The
war winners.
I
thought that was the caterer. I'm sorry.
No. That's Miss Gina Darling. She was on G4.
Hi, Gina. How are you doing?
You're so silly, man. You're just being silly. Everyone, I know you know who I am. You're just
right?
silly.
You know.
I know.
Matt,
so how are you?
What sort of Yeah, good. We're doing great. I'm sure Gina was better before she started. You're known for your positivity, Matthew, right? Can you spread some our way? Because during these turbulent sort of political times, our idol, Mr. Beast, is taking a fall from grace. We seem to be at each other's throats. This and that. COVID is spiking. Can you give us a little silver lining that we could take
sure.
away, walk away with? Yeah, please.
Sure. Well, Mr. Beast, fuck him. That's basically the easiest thing. You just fuck him. We have Kass. We have Case. Fuck Mr. Beast. You know, just because some crappy cookies or candy bars, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'll put you in a fucking box, man.
Oh,
100 days in a box.
He built some wells. Whoopsie-doo. Dig a hole, right?
build you
What
a
the
well, man.
shit? I can dig a hole, too.
Me too. Fuck that.
Anywho.
I put you in the fucking well, dude. I'll put the blind kids in the well.
Yeah, I'll blind some kids.
Yeah,
I'll put them in a well.
exactly. Yeah, where are those blind kids? You know, I think they're the same place as Jeremy Rutter's nephew or whatever. You know, they're all sitting together somewhere in the bottom of a fucking well.
Oh my god. Dude, I'm feeling good. I'm already feeling better, dude.
See, there you go. You just, you know, it's gonna be fine. It's as bad as it looks. It's gonna be fine. We have the cream team. We have smart people that we just have to find them to run this country. And there's people out there. Yes, ma'am.
I'm hearing a very slight accent. Where are you from?
The fuck, dude? The fuck?
Chicago.
Oh.
I'm just shaking
Russian
and nervous. That's all.
Oh,
no, I get anxiety,
Chicago.
so.
Oh, okay. Don't be nervous. We're idiots.
So,
dude.
But I was gonna say yes.
Right.
It's just you know, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna ride it out. Harris will win. We, you know, Walls has made sure of that. And as I always do, I just ask, you know, what would Fiona do? And I mean, it's hard for me to just have sex with a lesbian black woman, but I try. And does that get me in trouble? It does.
Oh, brother.
But you know what? It's, you know, but you know, I think to be serious, I think I mean, yes, I really don't see. I know this might be naive. I really don't see, you know, him that will not be spoken winning for a second term.
Dude,
I really don't.
Voldemort comes out of the
Could be just naive thinking and all that stuff. So, but I just really don't. So.
Matt,
well, that's good. That is.
I'm sorry.
Good news.
Matt, you got any questions for Miss Gina Darling while we got her here?
You're gonna have to acknowledge who
you know,
she is. I don't know. You don't have to if you don't want.
No, I do. She's wonderful. I was going to say, was it Smokepacks that said it was his first video or his first Twitch what he saw when you were crying at
my eyes up
losing
because I got fucked over by a whole entire corporation.
Yeah.
Nationally.
Yes.
And that was on the news. Yeah.
Yeah. I started watching that one, and unfortunately, when you started it, I had to leave. So it made me.
Did you
it
leave
made me
because
too
you
damn
had to go
sad. So I
somewhere,
said,
or
nope.
did you leave because you can't stand seeing me cry?
Exactly. You cry, anyone cry. Well, any woman cry, really. But yeah, I couldn't stand to see you crying. So.
Yeah, men don't cry.
I went out and came back later. Came back the next day.
Well, I'm glad you found me, even though I was crying.
I just wanted to say that before, I mean, to be honest, I did not know a lot of people of the new G4 before, you know, watching the new G4. But I am glad that I came across you, Gina, and just love all your work, your jokes, personality, everything.
Thank you. That's
Matthew,
very sweet of you.
That's why we love you, brother. Thank you for spreading that positivity and the happiness.
That's sweet.
Not a problem. Hashtag can never replace Fiona.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right.
We'll keep trying.
Enjoy. Hey, brother.
But all of you guys, thank you, and I love you all.
Love you.
Bye,
Send me a
man.
photo of that gray and that Sasquatch shaking hands, will you? Just put it in the Discord.
All right,
all right,
no
thank
problem.
you, brother. Thank you for calling. All right, we got a couple more calls, Gina, and then we're done, huh?
Okay.
Goes by quick, right?
No,
Goes by
too
so
fast.
fast.
It's like a little doctor's appointment. You know, it's over before you know it.
Yeah.
That's
I
right,
haven't
get your
even
legs in the stirrups.
said all my concerns yet, and he's like, all right, nurse coming in, just fucking take this and whatever. Do cocaine about it.
Yeah,
that's it. It's gonna be easy, man. Gnome Pro, who is not a cocaine user to my knowledge, he's live on Call Kass. Welcome, Gnome Pro. You're live with Miss Gina Darling. In case Blackwell, before you say anything, what do you were?
The few times that I had to listen in, I've heard of these and one basketball shorts that people wear. Had to go buy a pair. And boy, are they comfortable.
That's the ultimate.
And also, my God Bless Sasha Grey t-shirt.
Oh, a hell of a
so I'm
combination.
doubled up right now. I'm so good right now.
What the hell are these?
The professor is in the house. It's and one. You never watch an and one mixtape? Get balled on.
I got the black on black.
Ooh, the black on black.
Yeah.
Got black on black.
Those are kind of basketball shorts.
Once I heard these guys, wearing these shorts, I had to go out there and get a pair. And boy, am
Of course,
I
you guys
happy.
are wearing
10
these.
out of 10.
Of course.
10
Absolutely,
out of 10.
brother. That's a great rack.
First of all,
Those
how are
you
y'all
that,
doing today?
Oh, dude.
Good. How are you?
Great, man. This has been a hell of a day. Gosh, we had an earthquake. I shot a butt video. We got Gina on the show now.
Loving those,
it's
by the
turning
way.
out to be. Oh, brother, thank you so much. By the way, you guys should check out Gnome Pro's YouTube channel. This guy does it all. He also streams live on Twitch. Wonderful member of our community. But enough about Gnome.
I appreciate it.
I know. Gnome, what's going on? Do you have any comments, questions, concerns for our sweet Miss Gina Darling?
Well, I'll get to Gina in a second.
Please.
I have a little quarrel with the true happiness man himself, Matt.
Oh, okay, Matt Liddell. Okay, let's start a little.
He comes in all of y'all streams. He
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
in all
yeah,
of y'all streams and just provides the most positivity and the niceness, and it's so great.
It's so great.
He comes into my stream and it's like 9/11 all over again.
Wow, Matt Liddell did 9/11.
What do you
Oh my
mean?
God.
What's he do? What's
He
so
fills my
9/11-y
He
about?
fills my Instagram DMs with nothing but the rudest and shrewdest. And I goddamn love him for it, but I think
Our
I think
Matt?
he's on to
Never.
something. Our
Matt would
Liddell,
never.
I'm calling him out.
Holy
No.
shit.
I'm calling him
He
out. I'm
wouldn't.
over here, I got my tinfoil hat on, and I'm just going, God damn it, Matt Liddell. You beautiful son of a bitch. Why do you keep making me laugh?
I know if we were going to do this show long enough that the callers were going to be at each other's throats, and here we are, man. This is what this show's all about. Give you guys a place. We call this the Octagon now. You guys can battle it out. Matt Liddell's going to have to rebut that on the next show.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, you're
I
right,
once I honestly was going to talk about nothing but Gina and her forehead and how great she is, and and her lack of not being Fiona, and that's okay. We forgive her for it. But once I heard Matt, I was like, that beautiful son of a bitch, Matt. I had to.
Well, just to keep it focused on Gina, did you have any questions for Gina's forehead?
If Gina's forehead could respond to you, if it could grow a mouth.
Once again,
'cause
Gina,
there's definitely.
will say I love your streams. Thank you for your streams. I love you. I appreciate you and everything you do. That being said, Gina's forehead, when you play Baldur's Gate and you were given the option to fuck Haslin, you have to fuck him as a bear, right?
So me, if you're asking me, I say yes. You have to fuck him as a bear unless you're a coward. If you're asking Gina's forehead, that's a whole nother answer.
Oh, okay. There's the forehead answering you.
So is your forehead a coward then?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now we're talking. This is what gets the numbers, baby.
Wow. Okay, I'll have you know, this forehead has been through many things. Cervixes. Okay. Helmets.
Not many of them, I hope, though.
Yeah, you never know.
Jesus.
Out of the cervix straight into a helmet.
Yeah, straight into a helmet. It's a reshaping thing. I don't know.
Busting the cervix industry. Unreal. No, bro, thank you so much, brother. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all, Case. You were amazing. I love everything you do with OBS and everything.
Thank you so
were
much.
a savant about it. Cass, of course. Dude, thank you for everything you've done and everything like that. And then Gina, there's no words. You're amazing. And I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you, Gnome Pro.
Y'all have
What
a great
true
night.
gentleman.
Appreciate it.
You
Thanks
too,
for
buddy.
having
Have
me
a
on.
great night, buddy. Yep. Looks like we've got Radium, and then Dank Sauce has got something to tell you about Drunkle Ted. Radium, you have about a minute or two here. Welcome to Call Kass. Please tell me what you're wearing.
Sweatshirt. That's about it.
And
I got some socks.
Wow.
There's a few things in between, but
could they be?
But we don't need to talk about that.
Could they be and one basketball shorts?
I actually own one pair of basketball shorts, and I wear them when I'm playing VR because otherwise I get too sweaty. Otherwise, I'm like pants guy all the time.
Okay.
Oh God, that's exactly what I wanted.
And
to
if it's
hear,
not
Radium.
pants, then it's pajama pants.
Ooh,
Sorry,
another one of my
I
dead
grew up
podcasts.
a very uncomfortable, nerdy kid who did not play sports, had no reason to have, sports shorts.
Yeah,
Although I did
well,
watch
look,
the
we don't
Olympics.
wear sports shorts because we play sports. We wear them because they make our dicks look good, right? Am I right, chat?
Well, I mean, there's.
Am I
there's
right,
balls
everyone in the
involved,
chat?
right?
Just swinging, just dangling down there.
That's right. What was that?
See,
What was
but
that trend
that's
that
why I
happened a few
don't,
years
because
ago?
the-
The dick slanging.
The dick swing, like with like the gray sweatpants. And
Oh,
stuff?
They
the
used
gray
to get a bunch
sweatpants.
of the gray sweatpants, and you'd get just a super hung black guy on like Vine or whatever it was, and it was like
So,
Paige Kennedy
As a gay
doing
dude,
like a.
it's definitely not over as a trend. I think it's just
okay,
like
good.
a lifestyle choice at this point. I mean, I'm all for it. So it's just
Well,
that
God
I'm
bless.
so self-conscious that like I can't pull it off or pull it out.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, that's it. There we go.
Can't pull it off, pull it out. I love it. Do you have a question for Miss Gina Darling? Comment, concern?
I just wanted to say I've been watching you play Elden Ring, and I'm glad you're sticking with it. I bought it as a pre-order
God bless you.
and instantly regretted that decision, and then spent the first 10 hours hating everything about it, and then slowly started to kind of understand what the game was about, and then kept playing and went through a roller coaster of loving it and hating it. Got about 300 hours in, and I still don't know how I feel about it. And so it's really cool watching you like play through it fresh, like even with guidance or without. Like, it's a hard ass game, and it's a weird game too, and it's been a blast watching you just like run through and like I know that place and I did that thing, and
Aw,
it's,
yeah.
it's fun.
Oh, I'm so glad.
That's all I wanted to say. Was
Gina, are you
and
liking
also,
Elden Ring?
we should do.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Reddy.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go, Gina. You're enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the same thing with you. It's like I hate every moment of it because everything wants to kill me, but at the same time it feels so good when you kill a bunch of things and you finally kill a boss, you know? And it's one of those things like I can't. It's like a bad relationship. I just can't get away, you know? Like I can't.
It's a bad relationship, but you can. If it's too difficult, you can just run in the other direction, which is a drastically different situation from a bad relationship usually.
Yeah.
Well, you never want a partner that likes you too.
And you can come back to it.
I know. I haven't played in a few days because for my subathon, my chat chose for me to play Alan Wake, but I do want to get back into Elden Ring because it is very satisfying. It is really fun. I feel like I am having a constant stroke every time I play it because I never know what the hell's going on, and like I don't.
What is your
lot
death
of it.
count at right now?
Current death count is at. Let me see. Actually, I can pull it up right now. I am at.
She got it tattooed on her inner thigh.
Right. This is. Let me see.
It
Death
keeps
count
adding more to
is
it. Just cross.
Currently at 272.
272.
That's not
Dude,
bad.
I didn't even know it kept track. I gotta look at mine. I totally agree. It is sort of, you do have a toxic relationship with it because I don't understand the lore. I don't get it, but I do enjoy the repeated tries at the bosses. Like the in-between stuff, I can take or leave. But I think it's only because I'm like 10, 20 hours into it.
Yeah.
But the actual
I
repetition.
love the exploring.
See, I'm the other way, but maybe I'll grow to love the exploring. I don't know, but it is a great game, and I can see why.
It's got a lot to offer.
I just want a quest log. I don't know what I'm supposed to do half the time. Like, where the fuck am I going? What?
I'm with you, dude.
I want big green arrows all over the map.
Exactly. Or like
give me a car to drive around.
I'm annoyed that I haven't unlocked the car yet.
You hit up an NPC and they're like, "I wish to see a golden flower by the time I die," and then you like scour the rest of the world and you find like some weird glowing thing, and then you bring it back to them and they're already dead because you didn't do like 5 other things that one sentence said you had to do.
Like when they tell you like, "Oh, I want to see this golden flower," but then like 5 minutes later you're getting fucking killed by 16 different things, and then you completely forget what they wanted, you know? So usually you go back to NPC and they're like, "Do you remember what you need to do?" And they'll tell you again. Not this fucking game. This game's like, "Fuck you. You should have heard me the first time. Figure it out yourself." So
right, and then you talk to someone else on your way, and that triggers another thing that kills the first person, and so now you can't go back and like finish that other quest. It's a mess, but it's a fun
and also
mess. It's definitely worth it.
The 2 giant fingers, why are they hairy? They're gross. It's really weird. It's
well, why do hands get hairy, Gina?
I know why. Like I don't.
Why do they? It's a great question.
Put
Radium.
some gym shorts on those fingers.
That's right. Put some and ones on them. Radium, thank you for the call, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, anytime.
How do you think
we should do Lethal Company again? I wanted to say.
Oh, hell yeah!
It killed 2 podcasts last time. I don't know if we can handle it.
Figure something out.
Thanks, Radium. Have a good night, buddy.
Bye.
Okay, one last call.
Adios.
This is this is Dank Sauce who wants to tell you about Drunkle Ted. Now, I know you've got Drunkle Ted sitting back there. I know you did some crazy heist to bring this guy quote unquote home, but Dank Sauce, who is our call screener, who's been call screening all night, by the way, big shout out to Dank Sauce, which I'm going to do right now in the chat. Thank you for the continued work, pro bono work, Dank. What's going on, brother?
Hey, don't you care what I'm wearing?
Oh, Kass, how rude.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I was busy shouting you out. Dank, what are you wearing?
Well, I got one of my favorite shirts here. It's a Reba McEntire and Brooks and Dunn Caesar's Palace Casino shirt. Yeah, that my great aunt gave me. And I'm also wearing really breathable golf shorts right now.
Oh, wow.
I know I'm kind of breaking the shorts thing, so I went ahead and I grabbed some basketball shorts out of my drawer and I plopped them on my head like a hat.
Boom.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Oh, I think I'm drained. Well, welcome to the official show. Thanks for doing all that work today, brother. What do you got to tell Gina? And by the way, say hi to Gina.
Hi. I like your outfit.
Oh, hi,
like
Gina.
The final hours of a rave and the lights are coming on.
You may know Dank as the developer and creator of Drunkle Ted's Wet and Reckless on Twitch, which is a wonderful game made by your fellow Cream Teamers. I highly recommend you guys check it out if you haven't. If you like anything that involved Drunkle Ted or G4, it's got a bunch of really cool Easter eggs, and it actually is a fun game. It's not like one of these fake flash games that get propped up to drain you of your crypto. This is an actual real game. Highly recommend you check out Dank's work. What's going on, brother? What do you got to say about Drunkle Ted?
Well, it's about that. So once I got the demo out, I kind of shelved it. I never gave out the finished product.
Wow, so you gave up on us too, huh?
Oh fuck! It's not even out there on Steam, dude.
That's great.
It's crushing me. I'm like, I feel bad about it, but it's because I had to go to work a bunch and I had to do stupid real life stuff.
Wow, and then you're gonna rub into our face that you have a job. Okay, cool. Motherfucker! Wow,
but it's a soul crushing job. But
That's understandable.
I'm getting back into game dev, so I'm gonna.
Oh hell yeah!
Yay!
That's great, dude. Congrats.
Yeah.
So what's gonna be your first project?
Well, I'm gonna wrap that game because it's like 70% done. Really, I just gotta finish. I gotta package it down, and then I have some retro games that I'm working on, and I'm making tutorials for Unreal Engine, so other people can poke around in Unreal Engine. But I took a lot of time to work, and then I started. I got addicted to GTA RP, so that really sucked up a bunch of my time.
It happens, brother.
It does. It happens. But now I've set some time aside, and I'm gonna get back into game dev. We're finishing that game. It's gonna be free.
Ooh. Hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah! That's great news. Thanks for giving us the exclusive, brother.
Exclusive.
Yeah. I also had a question about the. Can we get the update on how you got Drunkle Ted? I think I heard, but
give us the.
Is he in the background of the stream there? That's cool.
Yeah, give us the shortened version of how Drunkle Ted ended up in your stream room there.
Yeah. So I got him very legally.
Absolutely.
I was driving by the G4 office one day, and I was like, what would happen if I just stopped by? Because a new company took over, and I was like, what would happen if I stopped by? And then our old security guards were still there. They're like, Gina, it's been years. And then so I asked to talk to the building manager, and she came out, and I was like, hey, this is what happened. I used to work here. And she looked at me. She goes, I know. I heard. I'm like, oh God. She's like, I heard. And then so, I asked her, I'm like, is there anything here that we may have left behind that I can take with me? Because, lots of sentimental things. She's like, not really. We honestly, like, G4 or the company itself kind of just left everything here and gave it to everyone. But then I said specifically, I'm looking for, like, do you have like this weird looking mannequin or anything? And she goes, oh, Omar? And I was like,
Omar.
Yeah, it was, I think it was like Omar.
Did you hit her right there? Did you clock her?
Right?
Like, to be fair, we don't know his first name.
That's Ted.
Yeah.
Ted. Omar,
that's his last name.
True. That's true.
Omar
That's true.
Drunkle Ted.
Yeah, that's true. And then she's like, oh yeah, we dressed him up for Halloween. He was our Santa. And then she's like, do you want him? I'm like, yes.
Like, yes, bitch. I got a fucking dolly. What do you think I'm
No,
here?
I didn't even dolly him, Cass. I fucking fireman carried him out of the fucking, like, remember the old
like
the
full
basement?
Rescue.
Yeah, it was a full rescue. I carried him out through the fucking cafeteria area.
Your poor
through
back.
front- yeah. And so I fireman carried him out, shoved him into my back seat, and I took him home where he belongs. And now he's like a weird
thank you for
roommate.
saving him.
Yeah, I'm shocked that I actually got him. Surprisingly, nobody wanted him. They took everything.
Yeah,
else.
I think he's because he's problematic, dude. I heard he used to work for Mr. Beast personally, but
you know what? He's a straight white man. He'll be fine.
he will be fine.
He'll be fine. It's okay.
I think he murdered his wife too, but
Yeah, he'll
I
be
don't
fine.
know. Thank you so much for the question and the screening this evening. I really appreciate all the work you put in, buddy.
Love ya.
Oh, absolutely. I love this show. This is fun.
All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up Call Kass on this Monday. Oh shit, August 12th already, man. We are making it through this
Oh my
year.
gosh. Yeah.
Gina, I want to thank you again for coming in and being a guest. I hope it's not the last time. I hope you found this kind of interesting. Sorry we couldn't get you streaming. We're gonna get that figured out for next time. Are you gonna stream right after this?
I've been streaming this whole time.
Oh, you're still streaming. Okay, we're gonna raid into you. So
Wait, are you done? Like you're done streaming? That's it?
yeah, that's our show, man.
We keep it relatively brief.
Yeah, we're thinking about maybe potentially adding another time slot. Maybe that's doing it earlier in the day. I'd like to be able to do the show, then raid into Case, and then so it's like worth the time and effort that he puts into the show.
Because
But I
raiding
really
into somebody's stream really does bring the numbers up. It's great for marketing.
You can
and,
charge as much as like 30 grand, 50 grand for
Yeah.
a raid. That's what
maybe
I
a
learned
helicopter
somewhere.
ride or something. Yeah.
I'll do anything for a raid.
No, thanks
do
for having me. I really this will not be the last time. This is fun, and you guys can call on me anytime, especially because you're doing this in the evening and not
Next
Yeah,
time
I
right
figured
early
that's
in the
we had
morning
a
at noon.
shot.
I'll figure out how to
Yeah.
actually just have you guess through the Twitch thing. Eventually, we'll
Yeah, that'd be
figure
so
that out.
sick. That'd be so
And thanks
sick.
to all the people that called in. It's fun because it's all the people that I've seen, familiar names that have been supporting us for so long. And thank you guys so much for being there with us for so long and like interacting and showing us so much love. I really do love you guys a lot.
Yeah, it is the best community on Twitch. I mean that with no hyperbole. It is really, really cool to have a show where it really relies on people calling. And every time I go like, is anyone going to call? And then we always, every time we have a stream, it's just, nonstop. So it's really great, and happy to have you guys. And yeah, we'll be rating you shortly. So say your goodbyes, and then we'll see you in just a second.
Bye, everyone. Love you. See you guys in a bit. Thank you. Make sure you guys follow Kass in case if you haven't yet. It makes your wiener grow so big if you follow them and sub
That's right.
them. It's
We are
crazy.
human longitude. Thank you so much, Gina.
Love you.
See you. Love you.
Bye.
Big thanks to Suborbital for gifting a tier 1 sub to Sasha Gray 1080p. Beautiful. Thank you all the new followers. Thank you Gnome Pro for the shout out. So many new folks in here this week. Please check me and Case out on our streams. We stream, you can probably any day in the afternoon find either me or Case streaming. We do this show every Monday. We'd like to do some more. So, if you guys keep interacting and keep watching like you did tonight, I don't see why that doesn't become a reality. Case, when's your next stream, buddy?
My next stream should be tomorrow. I should be back on it tomorrow with anyone.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to the chat. I do read the chat. So I try and read it as much as I can. I know it's sometimes it's tough to like get a call lined up. We're still working out how to do all this, but I really appreciate all the engagement. You guys have been making me laugh all night. The Gina jokes are so good. She's such a good guest, man. We got to get her back on this show, dude.
Cass, I was trying to sort out the whole time how to get the mouth to flap on random pictures. I almost got there. I almost.
Shit!
I almost got there during the stream.
Could you imagine if we had that sort of technology?
We could, just so I can really test it before we go.
We've got some stuff that we've conceptualized on this show that we haven't done yet.
That's true.
So we would like to do that in the future. Gabra Goras, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you. Really appreciate all the support. Yes, sir.
Before we go, do we dare? We got a voicemail that I haven't listened to. Do we dare take the risk of just cold listening to a voicemail?
Take the risk, dude. Fucking send it, brother. Send it. You guys can call. By the way, if you don't want to talk to us live, you can leave voicemails. We do have some voicemails, and I keep forgetting to go through them, but I guess we can do that the idea was we would get to them in between lulls and the calls, but there's always a call on. So it's
we've had hot calls lately.
Campaign problem. Yeah, go ahead and play it. Let's hear it.
Okay, this is over a minute long, so if it starts to get too crazy, we can bail, but we'll see.
Hi, Case, Kass, and maybe Fiona. Timmy the Brain here, long-time listener, first-time caller. I have a question for all three of you, but really especially for Fiona. By the way, Fiona, I really love you, and I hope to see another project from you coming up soon. So if you get a Kickstarter or something, you can count me in. You got some of my money.
Wish she was here, man.
It's Canadian money, but maybe you could use it as a prop or something. Anyways, here's the question. So if you could choose the legacy of your career, would you rather A, have a series of projects that were short-lived and underappreciated, but widely regarded as classics, and they become cult classics? I'm thinking like Firefly, Freaks and Geeks, Idiocracy, stuff like that. Or would you rather have one or two big projects that are massively popular and become cultural icons, but they kind of outlived their entertainment value, and they just launch a never-ending series of sequels, stuff like Walking Dead, Star Wars, or Terminator? Now, money is not a factor in this choice because no matter which one you choose, you're going to have the same comfortable lifestyle. And you could be the director, writer, actor, cinematographer, whatever you want. Anyways, interested to hear what your response is. And thanks for all the work you guys do, and especially to all the people who work behind the scenes, like Dank Sauce and Clobberinthyme and Kevin. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Kevin's behind the scenes right now. Behind every podcast, Kevin's just sitting there.
Kevin is there. Timmy the Brain, thank you for the voicemail. Fiona's not here to answer it. honestly don't know where the fuck she is.
Yeah.
But Case, do you have an answer for him?
So the basic is classic, critically acclaimed film, no longevity. Trash, but all the longevity in the world.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's.
Is that doing justice to the general question?
Yeah, I think maybe instead of trash, just like some sort of like mainstream homogenous bullshit that is popular. Yeah.
I guess I'd go with the classic, although it's very close. I'm tempted to work on mainstream homogenous bullshit just because it's fun to make things. But you might have to work with more frustrating people if everyone is. It just depends if the vibe is really, if it's like an Adam Sandler movie, or what I've heard Adam Sandler movies are like, where it's very relaxed and everyone's just like, well, we're making like one of the worst movies of all time probably, but
but you're in Kauai and like making $1 million. But I guess money isn't a factor in this example. So.
Yeah, I think I would probably prefer that over just like grinding myself to dust making one brilliant movie. But probably you'd just be working on like, you know, whatever spinoff of Chicago PD is currently going, Seattle veterinarian or whatever, and just really sad. So I guess I'd go with the classic.
Yeah, I think it's close. I might lean more towards the like the big mainstream stuff, just because it's like I like the idea of constantly working. I think when I think of like the guy who made a classic or made maybe two and then sort of faded away, I go like there might be some tortured artist thing there that's keeping him from being truly happy. Maybe he was like, oh, I didn't have what it took, or like I don't know. Like there's something nice about being able to point to your resume and be like, oh, you're the guy that did that. But after a while, then you go like, well, what is it that you do? You know, and if you're just making mainstream stuff, you're just like always working, and to me, that's like the goal.
Yeah,
is to stay busy. So I think that's the move. And you know, who knows if anyone's capable of working anymore. It seems like we need a universal basic.
These fucking kids won't work. There's 48 fast food jobs open, and why won't they take all of them? They should take all 48 jobs, every kid.
Kids are the problem, man. Call us 844-721-KASS. Leave a voicemail. Call us next Monday. Get in on the show. Who knows who the guest will be? I sure don't yet, but we will figure it out. Case, thanks for another wonderful week. I will see you guys tomorrow on stream. Don't forget that me and Case also do a Patreon, !Patreon. We do Wednesdays at 6 p.m. We do a podcast, and then we'll stay and watch Batman Caped Crusader is the watch-along show that we watch. We just hang and we watch stuff. So join us. We love having you, and it's a real cool, tight-knit community. But join us on the Discord. That's free no matter what.
Thanks, guys.
All
I'll
good.
be on tomorrow. We'll see you later.
Thank you, guys.